Autism is regarded as a spectrum disorder, meaning that it can manifest very differently in each person's behavior, social interaction, and communication.
The definition has changed and it still continues to change. And right now what we use is categorized in the DSM-5 criteria, and it's defined by children who have disorders in language, they have issues with social interactions, and abnormal and repetitive behaviors.
Psychiatry has traditionally classified autism as a mental disorder, but recently researchers have come out to dismiss this.
They need support, they need the cognitive behavioral therapy. I talked about 25 hours a week, and this should be done by a qualified professional.
The history among autistic children can attest to this.
If you give them a task that they're really interested in, for example, drawing, and let's say they're drawing a cat that is seated in front of them, they're going to have serious attention to detail, such that if they make a small mistake, it makes them go crazy. They just do not want to make mistakes. So that's how they end up shining in the things that they're interested in. And that's how the concept of autistic geniuses, people like Albert Einstein, quoted to have some spectrum of autism.
Embracing autistic people instead of stigmatizing them is key to getting them help before it's too late.
This is important work because a lot of times these children, their families don't feel they can care for them, and we want to empower them to be able to take care of their own children so that these children don't have to be institutionalized.
First point of care, once they notice there's something abnormal with the developmental screen, they can refer this child to the professionals if they're available, or include the multidisciplinary team to help make a diagnosis of autism in that child.
Herein lies a major role to be played by the government.
The government needs to do a lot in terms of investing in human resource, investing in affordable and easily accessible care for these children, in terms of supporting families, because they lose a lot of work hours by just having to take care of these children.
I teach. I am living with autism. I love you all.
And to the parents who are taking care of the autistic kids,
the journey is hard. But when an autistic mother sees another autistic child excel, there is hope.
I know there are a lot of support groups for parents who they can just come together and talk to each other and come up with the challenges. And they can also form unions to just front their agendas to the government to push this discussion of autism forward, so that the government can look at how can they support these families better.
autism ordinarily incapacitates the ability of behavior and social. However, doctors say that with minimal support, autistic people can be able to live a meaningful life. Hence this year's theme of From Striving to Thriving. For KBC Channel 1, I am Jael Wakesho.